Mike and I have been friends for almost 40 years. We first met in kindergarten class. I think he called my house shortly after we started class together to ask if he wanted to be friends. I think we became friends mostly by default. We were the only two Asian boys in the class. It's not like Southern California here, and this was back in the 70s on Long Island. There was actually one other Asian girl in the class, but I don't think he had any interest in becoming her friend. Over the years, Mike has been a great friend, and we've been through a lot together. We grew up playing the violin together and tennis together. I should mention that he was a much better tennis player than I was. However, I was a much better violinist than he was. We went to the high school prom together with our respective dates, not each other. And we both support each other when our fathers both passed away. Mike has proven to be the type of friend who will always be there in the time of need. Over the years, Mike has had a bit of a nomadic existence. After college graduation, he moved to Korea for a few years to teach English. And I actually forgot about this, but I was talking to Katie, the officiant, and she was telling me that he actually lived in Japan for a while too. I forgot about that. But after a few years in Korea, I think he got tired after he had dated all the Korean girls and got tired of all of them. I'm just kidding, Jenny. And he moved back to the States to pursue a law degree at Notre Dame. After graduation from Notre Dame, he joined the Navy. When he decided to join the Navy as a judge advocate general, he got my hopes up. He mentioned that he might be stationed at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. And I started forming all these grand plans of visiting him in Hawaii and having a great place to stay and everything, but somehow Hawaii became Virginia, which was much less exciting. Eventually, I think he grew bored in the Navy, and he ended up splitting his time between India and New Jersey working for Notre Dame Law School, followed by a brief stint at Brooklyn Law. And actually, I think he took the job there, and within a few weeks, he was offered a position at Pepperdine Law School here, where he became dean, and he subsequently moved to Santa Monica. By this point, I didn't think Mike would ever find the right woman. He was moving around too much and not setting down any roots. He had turned 40 and seemed to be striking out a lot. And that's when he met Jenny. I knew Jenny was different immediately. Mike would call or text me and my wife quite often to tell me how perfect Jenny was and that we could really see a future with her. This was the first time I had heard him talk like this, and this was really strange coming from Mike. As things became more serious, Mike talked about how he could see himself settling down in Southern California, starting a family with Jenny. So what does he do at this point? Does he plan a proposal or some big vacation? No, he decides to take a job offer in New York and move across the country. I was happy for selfish reasons to have my friend back in New York, but also told me he was an idiot for, if he was really serious about Jenny. However, much to my surprise, Jenny agreed to move cross country with Mike and temporarily give up her successful career here on the West Coast. Mike, you better make it worth her while and not screw this up. Right, Jenny? I know Mike and Jenny would like to have a family. Jenny, I'll tell you this. Mike has been an amazing uncle to my son Landon, who's running around over there. In fact, I've been hearing multiple stories from my table here how he keeps texting pictures of the sushi outfit he bought, the sushi onesie he bought my son at Chelsea Market in New York, and he's sending pictures to all his friends. I live an hour outside Manhattan in our home, where we both grew up. And, Mike has taken the train back regularly to Sunnybrook to visit Landon. And I probably shouldn't say this, but I think he comes to visit Landon more than his mother, and we live in the same town. Landon loves playing with his Uncle Mike, and I have no doubt that he'll make a great father one day. And Jenny, don't worry. I know his plan is to move back to Southern California a couple of years. He already told me that, so okay. I'm really thrilled that Mike met Jenny, and Mike know that you're really lucky to meet this amazing woman and that she actually agreed to marry you. So, everyone, please raise your glasses to toast the happy couple. Yeah. To Mike and Jenny. Yeah.
But for those who don't know us, I'm Lisa, and this is Dina. We are honored and excited to be here today to celebrate Michael and Jenny's wedding. We've had the pleasure of knowing Jenny since elementary school, so we have so many stories to share about her this evening.
So we've both known Jenny for, only over 30 years, not 40. But during that time, we've learned a lot about the things that she loves. So tonight we wanted to share with her and Michael her top 5. So Michael, if you don't know this already, I encourage you to take notes.
So number 5, good eating. With food, we can typically predict what Jenny will order for breakfast: coddled eggs with salmon, mushroom omelet, or avocado toast, definitely with coffee. She also loves pop chips, uni, poke, champagne, and rosé.
So number 4 shouldn't come as a big surprise, but puppies. So while she's never had a pet other than a pet bunny named Snowy, she's always looking at puppy posts on Instagram or texting us photos of the therapy dogs at her work, which she loves. And so she calls every dog that she meets puppy, regardless of age, just because they're a puppy. So Michael, hint, hint, Jenny loves golden retriever puppies.
Number 3, traveling. Most of us in this room have been her travel buddy one time or another. From Alaska to Cabo, Taiwan, Japan, Thailand, London, Paris, Rome, Prague, Budapest, Vienna, Barcelona, and many, many more.
Number 2 is Los Angeles. So, yes, Los Angeles. So while Jenny was born in Taiwan, although she's now moving to New York to start their new married life together, Southern California is still her home. From Platinum Pilates in Brentwood to Phil's Coffee in Santa Monica to hiking in Malibu, Jenny really loves everything that LA has to offer her.
And number 1, her friends and family. As we witness here today, her friends and family have traveled from near and far to celebrate with her and Michael their very special day.
So Michael, we want to welcome you to the family. We're expecting you to be her eating buddy, her travel buddy, and to do all the things with her that she loves. Buy her a puppy, and in a year or 2, bring her back to LA. So we love you. We love you guys. So please, everyone, raise your glasses to toast Michael and Jenny. Cheers.